Hello, uh, greetings from Japan. Hello to friends and family who may be watching this video. My roommate's on the other side of the door, and so I'm very self-conscious about talking out loud. But hey, how's it going? I'm making a vlog, so you guys can hear about what I've been doing in Japan. I can't believe it's already been over 2 months that I've been here now. Lots of things have happened. I gave myself a haircut, and I didn't mess up too badly this time, but you should have seen it the first week that I had it, because, yeah. The growing out definitely did it good. Let's see. Yes, I've been in Japan for over 2 months now. I'm doing a homestay, which means I am living with a Japanese family. This is my room, what you can see of it. This video will not show the rest of it because it's messy, and I've carefully cultivated this view, so you cannot tell exactly how messy it is. So you'll just have to leave it to your imaginations. And they're very nice people. They cook delicious food every night. It's incredible, and I'm very lucky to have them. They're about 20 minutes away from campus by bike or bus, and I use both. My first week here, I bought a bike, and it's been very convenient for many different things. I also ride the bus sometimes because before I bought the bike, I paid $400 for a bus pass so I could ride the bus. So since I've already paid for it, I might as well use it. And that's also been very handy and useful. Love the bus system here. Took a little bit to figure out, but I do very much love it. So the classes that I am taking right now are Japanese, of course. I was placed into level 3, which is 2 levels below what I should be in according to how many semesters of Japanese I've taken. But last semester doesn't really count because the book that I used was the Nakama book, and everyone who's ever studied Japanese know that Nakama is the inferior knockoff of Genki. So I took a test and I moved up into level 4, and so this basically covers most of the stuff that I learned last semester, and then some new stuff that I've never learned before, like Keigo, which is the formal form of Japanese used like when you work at a job and stuff. I'm also taking a kanji and comprehension class, so I've been learning a lot of new kanji, practicing reading, practicing speaking, and that one's been really hard but very rewarding to do. Then I'm taking 2 culture classes. One is called Geishas, Gangsters, and Samurai, and it's examining how Westerners view Japan, and they normally do it in like 3 ways as the geisha, gangsters, or samurai. Seeing Japan as weak and feminine, seeing Japan as evil and murderous, and seeing Japan as bold and honorable. And so we've been watching a lot of movies. And it could be an interesting class, and I've enjoyed some of the movies that we have watched. But generally the discussion comes down to, was this movie racist? And the answer always is yes. They may not have been trying to be racist, but it was a little bit racist. And so that got old pretty quick. And then the test has nothing to do with the discussion. We do readings for it also, so it's mostly on that, and then matching the names of the directors to the films, and I did not like that. I don't remember directors' names, I don't remember actors' names, why would I need to know those for the films? But I did. I passed that test, I got a A, I think. Oh yeah, and my midterms just finished now, which is also why it's a good time to make this video. And then my other culture class is Culture, Power, and Belonging, the making of minorities and majorities in Japan, and so it explores a lot of the minority groups in Japan, which aren't really talked about, and Japan is thought of as this homogeneous nation, and so it goes into why it's not. It has an indigenous people, it has the Okinawans, it has the expat Koreans that were brought here as like labor, all sorts of stuff like that. And that one is really interesting in content, and while I like the professor as a person, his voice is an absolute snooze fest. So it's like could be better, could be worse. And then I'm taking a 5th class also. I'm taking a manga drawing class where basically you have the semester to create a manga. It can be 2 pages. One person did a 32-page manga. I don't hate myself that much, so I'm doing a 15-page manga, which I've been working on, and hopefully it's going to be really good, and once it's done, I will have a copy that I'll be able to show everyone back home. Other than that, I also joined the rugby team. This hand is just making motions to make sure that this part of the screen is also interesting. I joined the rugby team. They only have a guys rugby team here, which is too bad. But I practice with them. They're all very nice people, and I really enjoy being with them. And I've definitely had to use a lot more Japanese in order to communicate with them. Like, Kansai Gaidai is a school meant for studying languages, so, like, some people do know a fair bit of English, but some people know, like, nothing. So that's very fun, and it's very rewarding to communicate with them, and, they're at a higher level than I think any other team that I have played with or against in the States, so that's really, I think, forced me to, like, pull up and be at the same level as them. But at the same time, I think that they're the worst team in their league because they haven't won a single game yet that I've been here, which is really embarrassing for them. Like, their last game, they were winning the first half. They were crushing them. It was 33-5 after the first half. And then in the last minute, they lost 42-38. And that was really soul-crushing. So yeah, if they get a win, I'll make sure to make a whole video about that. I haven't been able to do as much traveling as I would like due to both budget constraints and spending a lot of my time doing rugby. So I'm hoping that as the year goes on a little bit more, I'll be able to travel more and go more places, but we'll see how things work out about that. I'm not quite sure yet, because since I joined in a club, which is very serious in Japan, even though I want to go places, I feel like it is sort of like because I joined it and I'm representing, like, foreigners, I really need to make sure I commit and I show up to everything. So, like, figuring that out is fun. So mostly what I've been doing is after the game, since I'm already in, like, Kobe or Nara, I'm like, alright, now I'm just gonna go walk around for a while and explore, and that's been fun. And I've made some good friends. My good friend Tatiana, who goes to Gustavus, my same home college, we've grown very close, and that's been very nice to have someone that I knew beforehand, and I've made some other good friends as well. And I'm really enjoying my time here. I feel like I've been learning a lot, and that my Japanese has improved so much, and I'm so glad that I could come here. I have probably hours worth of footage already, so hopefully I will get those edited into videos that are, like, short enough that people actually want to consume, and they're not, 10 minutes of talking. So yeah, that's my little update. Hit that like and subscribe button, and I will tell you more about my life later. Okay, bye bye.